This goes onto a what? What's this film?
Yeah,
onto?
small, 8mm. The really tiny one.
Amazing.
Wow. That's got a heck of a view.
Yeah. How much is it?
It's probably about 700-800.
Be careful on pulling it straight back.
Man, I almost wish I would have got that instead of a camera.
If you stay here, I turn it into a 2 off. You see why?
Sound too?
You got or grab on your own wrist.
Don't say anything.
That's okay.
You know, this actually makes it easier sometimes because look what happens with the thumb. Here, the same thing applies. Where it's going to go, but it's going to have to let go sooner or later. So I'm just going to hold the microphone. You okay? You're the one doing the work job. Now, so if you sit there and making this, okay, so your time's on your side. But don't get sloppy, don't get yourself in front. You're just working on manipulating the hands to get into the goose neck. For a 2-officer technique, you want to clear a lot of times. They'll launch right in here, and they'll start grabbing out. Or they'll grab onto their clothes. Here, like this. So you start wrapping up the fingers inside here. With a jacket, it's very hard because you can turn your fist inside the material. But remember, you can still grab onto the material and still manipulate it. It's just you have the material in your way. That's what makes it harder. Now you have some points on the outside of the hand that you can press here, right? Press into there. Those are pressure points. That if you press in there, it may want to make it like no baby, maybe not. But still, I like in here because it's a good control point because they may start doing the old. They grab onto my hand. So we start going into the hand fight, right? So that's why it's better. If you're in here, I'll start the hand fight. See what happens. As soon as I go like this, you have to either like go towards the arm bar. It's not because you have a hold of it, it's hard for you to pull out. Versus you're trying to grab the hands on top, it's like there's nothing holding on to me there. If you get the one hand trapped on me here, see, now oh darn, you need to hold that. Right? Now, remember the thumb is not bent this way. Right? If you bend it, you want to bend it this way. Okay, great. All right, now we're going to see if you can put some concepts. To work here. Now, we've been doing everything standing up, correct? Right? The lot is going to be on the ground. So, I want you to look at, you have someone that's, you take down the ground, and now you want to control them. How would you control their arms, their hands, their wrists? Now, I'm going to give you an example. I want to see what you do. If you have wrestling skills, try not to use wrestling skills. Right? That's not the point of the drill. I want to see if you can take something that claps here in a stand-up position and take it down to a prone position. Alright, that's not my phone. So what we're going to do is we're just going to have one bad guy just like this. Right here. And it's going to be your job to take him into either a couple on or a secure position there to where they're immobile and you have a position of advantage. There's already one that's become the mind. Right? You just have to remember how to get there. Remember everything else we taught you. Because the person may start here and you may push them down, and they may end up right here. Look at what you have. Right? Look at what you have. Right? What's that? Good deal. Now, we're only going to apply, we're only going to go about 30%. Real slow. I want the person on the bottom to only resist 25. The person on the top should win. Because I want you to see the mechanical aspect of here, what you can do. There's a lot of good techniques. All right, one person down, one person up. Okay. All right. Right now, I want you to just look at what you have to grab onto. Take a look at the fingers, the arms, the elbows. All right. Okay, we're going to do an experiment. I want to see if you can get him to do that. Okay, go. That's always a good thing, yeah. Well, it's like, okay, let him up when you're done. Once you get it. Okay, let's see. There you go. There you go. Yeah, there's that. Okay, break. Break. Now, okay, I saw some sit-outs. I saw some goose necks. Okay, now I want you to think about some of the forward. So palm forward, some Z-holds. Okay, those come in handy, especially if the person's laying on the ground. Right? Especially if I'm right here like this. Yeah. Right? Look what I'm going to do. Right here, I can't do that. Okay, does it look like much? Not much at all. It's a basic Z-hold. But it's all from right here. I'm trying to get up. I don't get too high. Go down, you put it on, go down. The ones who are switching outside right there. Alright, try that one slowly. Push it on your elbows. You can use your pushing on your knees. You gotta use this to push right here. Now just put the knee right on top. Very slow. Very slowly. Alright? No, hold on the ground. Okay, relax. Okay. Don't pull it back down. Okay. Try the other side. This one you work when they're on your stomach or elbows, not when they're all the way up because it won't work. Okay? Once they get it on, you're going to struggle a little bit. That's okay. Don't afraid. Knock yourself out. Yeah, that's all I go to do. I'm quitting right now. Okay, now. Look where the person's at. Okay, great. Now, this is part of your assignment right here. Is to think about how would you deal with someone on their back, how would you deal with someone on their stomach, because obviously we're going to go to cupping and searching. So we're going to take all the techniques you've learned so far, and we're going to take them all the way to the cupping stage. Now, we're going to give you one more technique to practice, because we're going to be using this one next time we start cupping, and that is we're going to go to a goose neck here, and you're going to put it behind the back, his back. Alright? Now when I put it behind the back, I'm just going to shove it right here. Doesn't look like much, but this is kind of a critical hold. Okay, again, watch. I'm in Mr. Gooseneck right here. Alright? As I push it behind the back here, I push the elbow right here. This is a very strong position for you to hold on to someone right here. Right? This is going to be part of the compliant cupping position, because when we go to compliant cupping, when someone's trying to speak, it goes up. Right here. It's going to work right from this position here. We'll go ahead and add that. Right? So this is down.
What a motley crew.
Yeah, I'd like everybody to wave and say hi to the camera.
Hi, camera. Hi, Mom.
There you go. Double check that for me because the commander wanted it done.
Has this car been waxed? Nope.
That doesn't get waxed.
Oh, thank God.
Nope.
So only two
But the
more.
one right there.
And we need wipers on this one. Hey, who waxed this car?
We don't have to.
It's not my fault. Yeah, we just need buffers on this car now.
There's no more dry rag.
How come I smell like Skippers? I smell like Skippers. Alright, I need a different Hi, Mom. Learn a lot here in the police academy.
Yeah, how I spent my summer vacation.
Right. What I learned in the police academy. Right, so on, watch off. Your fracture right.
Ah, sunshine! Sunshine!
can afford to, you know.
Whose is it? Pardon me? Kitsap County. What's that? You gotta have a college degree to apply at Boston?
They just started. 90 college credits, but nobody in the department doesn't have a degree.
No way. Okay. You look up.
Either an AA or a bachelor's.
Relax. I want a Tacoma cop to be able to say he supervised a Kirkland cop doing some work. So what are you doing on a cop? You failed cop?
So there's no possibility of
Yeah. All right, Officer Sabori. Look at that.
Okay, what? Rotate the wrist. Slide your hand underneath, in front, over your hand. Ah, grab the elbow. Okay, back out. Try it again. All right. Grab around the wrist. Grab around the wrist. The other hand. No, and go over your hand. All right. Over. Go on the outside. Right there. That's good. All right. Right there. Good. Relax. Okay, switch it. All right. Okay, Okay, break. Right where you're at, drop your bag. Person holding the bag. You're going to come to your partner who was just punching. You're going to go on guard. Just to practice slapping drill. All right? Just make sure they understand the concept of blocking. Okay, just in here. Just about this speed though. All right? Just about that speed. Don't go hard in the head. Go. Cover, cover. Go. Every once in a while, reach out and pick over your gun. Switch. Let your partner do it. Go. Okay, break. All right, gather around the center here. Give me a bag. All right, now, I want you to notice the angle on most of the attacks, because once we get into punching, kicking, elbowing, most of it's going to be an attack. We usually don't hit someone to defend ourselves, but it does come into play. But most of the angles are from what? Outside? Right? They're outside here, even the kick. Now we're going to give you one to protect the center. The center. Knees work well close up, but what if I have my gun out and the person's getting close to me and I want to keep them away? Alright? Then we have what's called a stop kick. Now with the stop kick, a lot of people feel comfortable using their rear leg. Okay, I'm going to teach you to use your lead leg. Okay, to keep your gun sight away a little bit better, and you actually get better balance with the other leg anyway. But for those of you that have been in karate, it's going to be weird. All right, because you want to load up, you know, you're back here, and you want to get your, right? And please don't keep the guy away from you. So, what we're going to do is we're going to teach you how to do what we call a stop kick. Now a stop kick basically means that I'm in my officer stance, this leg's going to come up, and it's going to push the person away. Now, target area. Target area can be anywhere from here to here. Okay, I don't want to go any higher than this. Why? Balance. Now, just kind of bring your knee up right now and throw your junk on. That's why. Right now we add very tight pants, your vest, your signing your shoes. Now you know why we don't go that high. Because you'll pick it up, rip, and you'll fall down. So, 3 key concepts to doing a good stop kick. Okay. You have to have good balance. It's not a snap kick. This is what they call kind of a snap kick where it punches out like this. See where I'm snapping it out from the hip, snapping? This is more of a pushing type kick, right? But it's also key to get your knee up because your knee is actually like your, kind of like your front side, right? Your knee is what aims, right? Because if I kick from here and it comes up, see I'm kicking low, right? But if I bring my knee up here, I've aimed now for the target to drive through it, right? I want to kick probably about 6 inches to 8 inches through the target. Through the target. Some people call it like the front door kick. It gives you a rear leg kick too if you're kicking down the door, a little bit different. Okay, but a lead leg, stop kick, you're in a very defensive posture here, and I don't change it from there. It stays the same. So, as my knee comes up here, I imagine that my knee is hitting my hand. Right here like this before it pushes out. Okay, hold on back. Here, and I push through. Okay, I push through. Again, the power's coming from where? The body. Right? It's just like my foot's up here, and now my hips are pushing it forward, like this. So, do not just do a surface kick, where you just kick it, and it's just going like this. If you hit it in the right area, it probably will work okay, but you can't depend on that. This can work on the person you pull over on traffic. Something's not quite right. They're walking back, you tell them to stop. They continue to walk back. You think you may see a weapon on the person, you draw your weapon. You tell them to stop, they do not stop. If they advance on you, you're going, I don't think I can justify shooting this person. This is another option. Okay, the stop kick. Right? If you hurt them when you kick them, officer, did you have any other option? Can you kick the person? Exactly, that's your answer. Right? Did you have any option? Obviously I did, I could have shot him, but I didn't feel it was justified, so I chose a less lethal option. Right? That's where it comes into play. So, how about your foot position? Especially with that. Your rear foot on the ground. I want you to concentrate on pushing your body away from that foot as you kick. That's where most of your power comes from. Push the bottom leg towards the bag until you drive in. Kind of speed apart as you do it. Alright, hands up. Knee up. Push. Okay, now, the bag holder kind of feels the power. But now I want you to bring your knee up as high as you can before you do the stop kick. Bring your knee up as high as you can. Then do it. Okay, hands up. Knee up. Kick. Okay, you should feel different. Good. Hands up. Knee up. Kick. Good. Now, lean through the kick with your weight past it. Like you're walking through it. Hands up. Knee up. Kick. Better. Hands up. Knee up. Kick. Good. Hands up. Knee up. Kick. Good. I see bag movers moving. That's good. The bag holder's moving, that means you're starting to drive through. Hands up. Kick. Right. Now, for a little bit of added power, push up with your rear foot like you're going to almost hop forward. Okay, watch here. Like you're almost hopping forward, watch with this foot. Right, as I pick it up, as I push forward, that's where I want to go. Like I'm going here like that. Alright, just push out a little bit. If your leg's in contact with the bag, you're probably going to stay on the floor, but it allows you to take a little bit more power through. Okay, hands up. Knee up, kick. Okay, feel different? Okay, hands up. Knee up, kick. Okay, hands up. Knee up, kick. Okay, hands up. Let's go for it. That's where we start going for all the knees and elbows and everything. Alright? Or if his hands are up to here, what can we turn it into? Or even better, where do I want it? On the ground. On the ground, you just grab it down here. Going where? Right here. Okay? In other words, I zoned out, grab it on, going down and down here or here. One swing, or barrel would work well too. Okay, swing good, as long as you get a hold of them, look where it's take them this way. But because my partner's somewhere here with the gun, I want this to be on the ground as quick as possible. Alright, set your bags down lengthwise right here. Right here, lay it down, swing down the hallway. Make your hallways. Hallways, your hallways, come on. Even space here. Okay, now, your partner's going to be your bad guy. You're going to have your gun out, right? The bad guy's going to come at you. You're going to grab on to part of them, take them to the ground. You have to get away first. All right. Now, if you're going to do a push kick, I just want it to be a light tap. Okay? You don't want it to be this hard. Okay, right here. In other words, just to push them away. In other words, this gives you a chance to do what? Okay, reholster, but also truly let you see your target. Because we're not wearing any cuffs, right? That's why I want you to be careful. But this hand has to be out. Trust me. If he grabs onto this hand, that's good for me. I don't care. Because then at least I know where his hands are out. But the other thing we have a problem is that it's going to start right here when we're in the hallway. Right? You can't go over them. So as you go through, get your holster in, and then go to the takedown. Now you have a couple options. Here's one. This is one that you have to take back your feet. Right? Now remember, if he's right here, if he's really not straight, then you can say, what do you want? What do you want? Now, you see why I hold the hand across works well? You grab right here. Rotate my wrist down, stand right here. Look where he's at. Use the hand. Stand beside me. Where you at? Okay, the escort position was taken just from right here. Right? I'm zoning out. Yeah, and maybe right here. See, right here in this position, I'm just going to holster, get everything I need first, then I go. Don't go here, go back, okay? Don't move. Okay? Don't move! I need it! Yeah, don't do that. Holster your weapon, then go. Yeah, go.